Hello everybody. Let me adjust my camera just a little bit. It looks a little bit better. Alright, good morning. It is January the 2nd, 2026. Happy New Year. And this is our first stream of the year. So I figured we go back to basics and back to new players and focus on new players and questions that new players may have. So make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, and please drop comments, whether in the Discord or in the comments of the YouTube, if you are a new player and you want to learn about Raid Shadow Legends. Speaking of the Discord, let me go ahead and I'm going to bring up my Discord. Open it up in my browser so I can carry on conversations not only in the live chat but in the Discord as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into the Raid Shadow Legends and go into the lobby. So I'm in the lobby and on the Raid Shadow Legends. Oh well. Alright. So now that that's done, let's see, where is my live panel? Okay. And there's my chat. We're going to put that over there and say hello into the chat. Hello all. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so I haven't done anything to the audio. If you can't hear the audio, let me know and I'll make adjustments next stream. We're in Live Arena, which is definitely not new player content. Alright. Seems that some things never change. I do need to take advantage of the Live Arena because it helps my content. It helps my account overall. So let's see if we can win one. We're actually in the seasonal, I believe it's the seasonal tournament. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get our nuker and our speed lead. Now the live arena is just like the classical arena, with the exception of that you're going to have 5 champions to choose from, and you get to ban one of the opposing team's champions. However, I'm in this particular tournament where each champion pick must be unique. So let's see who is left for me to take. Do have my Bellower. Let's try my Bellower. Where's my other? Yeah. And we're going to get rid of their Pythion, because I believe that's their heavy hitter that will destroy us completely. That would have destroyed us completely. Putting in our speed lead. Now, he does need an upgrade. His speed is not very optimized. We are going to try to break down their defenses. But the Cheshire Cat has Stone Skin. And we were unable to decrease attack. Let's do a decrease attack. And we did get True Fear. Okay, their ultimate Death Knight is redirecting the damage, so it could be a little difficult to win this one. Okay. We got 2 more tokens, 5 more minutes, so we're probably going to be able to battle one more time. One more time, and then we'll go back. And hit on some topics for new players. So again, I want to make sure I get my speed in there. And so far, I have been going first. But it's not really been doing me much good. Alright. And who does that leave me? Who does that leave me? Could go with my Michelangelo. No, that was not Michelangelo. That was Raphael. Donatello? That was Donatello. Okay. Well, I screwed up. Screwed up there. Removes all debuffs from allies. Don't have that. Attacks all enemies. Maybe we got a cooldown effect. And who do I need to take out? Probably. Yeah. Might be able to get Goldwing off the table. Now this Alice is going to be very devastating. Hopefully UDK plays a good part. Alright, so we still have a... Now he has that Provoke, which increases his shield. I don't have the debuff removal yet. Okay. Alright, we do have to attack him because he has that Provoke. Now, if we can survive one more attack from Alice, we might... Now I can remove the debuffs. There we go. Remove the debuff, which was great, but we still have to make it through Alice. And if I can get this to stick... Okay. I'm going to attack Alice. Now we're going after the alien. Still has that defense down. There we go. All right. And you see that we have 2 minutes, so maybe, just maybe, we can squeeze one more in before the time is up. Okay. During this tournament, I have 27, they have 75, so they've been playing this. And there's the Michelangelo. There's my Michelangelo. Day drinking, that's right. Okay, speed and UDK. UDK won that battle for us. There's an Arbiter. We don't like to see our opponent with super fast people. So we're going to try to take out the Arbiter. And she has an effect that's Commanding Presence. I believe makes everything, even her aura, more effective. So far we're taking out Arbiter. And yeah, I do not like that mythical. I cannot beat that mythical in the Grim Forest. Really quickly, I'll show you the Grim Forest after this. And then we can get on to today's content about new players. So, and also, don't forget, hit that like, subscribe, let me know what you want to see on the channel. I've decided to actually try to be more content creatory. Yeah, this year, some content creatory. I really like my Mashald, however you want to say his name. Alright. Okay. Alright, let's see what we got. Michelangelo can do... I think he's already done his No, he hasn't done his Calabunga. He hasn't done his Calabunga. And he decided not to. Okay. Okay. That True Fear is really what I need to hit everybody. I'm not sure these stacks on this. But we lost our UDK. It's not good. That's not good. That's not good at all. Oh well. I might be able to squeak by here, but the problem is Prince Kymar is only there to boost us. He is the ultimate glass cannon. So we're not really doing it. We haven't even put a dent into them yet, so doesn't look too good. Alright, well, at least we got a chance to fight today. We did increase this to 150,000. 150. My goodness, math. It's not working. As you can see, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to use all of my Live Arena crest to upgrade my Iron Twins. I want my Iron Twins. I need 300. Iron Twins. Demon Lord. Can I upgrade my Demon Lord? No, it takes 300. 100. Nope. Goodness. Is there anything I can upgrade? Anything at all? Potions, faction. Fire Knight. We need to crit damage in Fire Knight. I only have 120. It would take my gold. Nope. So we're not going to do that. Okay. So it doesn't look like this 120 can be used for anything. Does not look like we can use this for anything. Wait a minute. What's this? Curse City. Resistance. Upgrade. There we go. We can do that. Okay. See, we're able to use those. That's good. Alright. Anyway. Live Arena is a special area. And when you get these gold crests or silver crests or the bronze crest, you take those and you go to the area bonuses and you level up the area bonuses. Now the Great Hall is the affinity bonuses with Spirit Affinity, Magic Affinity, Force Affinity, and then our purple, whichever. I never know what that purple's called. Anyway, currently I'm in the fourth gold, the fourth gold. Upgrade bonuses to max level. How do I do that? Upgrading all affinity bonus to max. Oh, wow. So that means everything here has to be 10. All of these have to be 10 in order for that to work. That's bananas. As you can see, I'm working on this one. And I have 673. I need 1,000. So we're going to be working on that one for a minute. Alright, let's get back. And I said I was going to show you the Grim Forest real quick. I have squad level at 27. These are the ones I'm running with. 2 of the 3 crowns. I need 1 more crown. This guy here has the crown. It's this mythic orc that I gotta battle. And he's tough. He is really tough. Let's see. Do I have UDK? I do have UDK. Let's try UDK. And for speed, I've got speed here. We've got the power of these 2. And then we have... But I could do Michonne. Let's take Michonne. Alright, now before I run this, I'm going to check the champions. And make sure the UDK has gear on. Oh, look at that. She did not have gear on. Yeah. That did make a difference. But I don't think I used her. Alright, lifesteal. We're running a Grim Forest, so we want to do that. It's wave content. So she's got it. He's got it. Am I running a Michelangelo's? Fine. Michonne. You know what? I did not have him fully when I was in the live arena. He didn't have all his stuff. Huh. What do you know? Let's get rid of this trash. Alright. Well, let's run this and see what we got. As I said, Raid Shadow Legends for new players. What are we going to focus on? Let's focus on what you should do when you download Raid Shadow Legends. Now, if you have... If you have an iPhone, you're going to be limited with Raid Shadow Legends because for some reason it does not allow you to use promo codes. And the promo code will get you free legendaries, really good stuff. So I advise you to get it on your computer. Download it on your computer and your phone. That way with the computer you can add all the promo codes and get all the benefits. Because as a free-to-play... Hey, what's up? Thanks, Enoch. All right, let's see. All right, Enoch has decided to ask a few questions. And let's see, while we let this run in the background, Apothecary and Alice died. Let's see. What's my favorite color? That's a tie. Black and red. Who would win in a race? A fart or a turd? Well, that's a shitty question. Okay. If you were a banana, would your peel be a part of you or more like armor? If I was a banana, I think that my peel would be armor. That's right. Armor. Alright. Back to it. What's going on here? Let's focus on this dude. Come on. You can kill this guy off. Now we focus on that dude. Now his ability to... his ability allows him to regenerate hit points when he transforms forms from... when he goes from mythic to... So let's watch the hit bar. The HP bar here. Now in this form, and now see in this form, see he's right here. Now, before he changed, he was over here. But let's see what happens when he changes form again. Let's see. When's he gonna change form? I don't know. Yeah. Come on, come on, come on. Hit him. Damn it, damn it. I would love to get this guy. Beat this dude. I really love to beat this dude. Ah, wow. Look at that. Nice. So, HP boots. This chest it's a flat stat. So unless I was trying to build a 9-piece, I would never use this chest because it is a flat stat HP. Now I do have some crit rate and crit damage, but that's not really worth it. And now we get, again, we get HP gauntlets. So unless I'm trying to put a 9-piece set together, and if I want to put a 9-piece set together, I would use good pieces. I wouldn't put it together with this flat stat. So I'm going to get rid of these two. And then, of course, the big thing that we're going for is this crown. Now, we level up. What do we take? Do we take the crit damage and the crit rate? Do we take the defense and the accuracy? I am going to do the crit damage because normally I use somebody like Alice and I depend heavily on that crit damage. So let's do the crit damage. Now we unlock the main boss. Main boss unlocked. You can now battle the... Wow. So here I am trying to do a stream about beginning Raid Shadow Legends, and I unlocked the main boss to the newest content. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. Alright. The only quest we have left is to win all battles in an extra hard region on normal. Win all battles in an extra hard region on normal. I don't even know what that is. Purple. I don't even know what they're talking about. Purple. Do we see purple? I'm not seeing a purple region. Maybe I didn't get to it, but... There are things over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There is 5 here. Huh. How do we get to this area? I think we... Do we beat this? Do we have to beat this one? This looks like it. There's 5 of them. Maybe I gotta beat that. Okay, we want accuracy. We got accuracy through him. Make sure he has gear on. He does not. See? He doesn't have gear. Preset manager. Apothecary has his gear. Alright, so we can't use Apothecary in this run. He's an option though. Oh, it doesn't unlock until you beat the Untangled one. Thanks, Enoch. Appreciate that. So we really don't need to fight that area then, do we? We don't need to fight that area. So let's get off of that. Well, let's rock and roll. Let's go to the Entangled one then. Let's see what happens. How strong is he? He looks like... Doesn't he look like Vecna from Stranger Things? I'm like a little copyright law or whatever, but to me, he looks like Vecna from Stranger Things. Right? What the fuck is this stuff? Oh, if you kill those little bosses, they're not going to appear with him, huh? Where's this dude at? Huh. Where is that dude at? That makes it so much easier if I'm only fighting one dude. This one. Yeah, he does. I told you, he does look like Vecna. He does. Alright, have you beaten this Grim Forest yet, Enoch? Do you think it's easier to take out the lieutenants and then go after this guy? I don't know if I can beat this lieutenant. Let's see. Alright, who do we have? No, that's Arena Battle Speed Aura. I might want to redraw because I don't have UDK. You know what? Let's try the big boss guy before I waste my draws. Because I don't want to waste my draws. Oh, you killed all 4 of them before? You killed all 4 of them before, so, Is it a straight fight? Let's see what I get real quick. I'm gonna draw my champions. So I do have UDK. I'm gonna keep these. I'm gonna confirm. So for first, I'm gonna try the accuracy routes. I'm gonna go accuracy with Blood Twin, and then I'm gonna go with my defense down. I'm gonna go with my nuker. I'm gonna go with my additional debuffer, and then I'm gonna try UDK. So let's see. I have everybody has gear. I double checked them. I'm not going to start on auto. Yeah, I will. Let's just let it go through and see if I can beat it just like that. Let's see. Oh, so it's a straight boss fight. It is a straight boss fight. Okay. So this is going to suck. This is really going to suck. I'm going to have to go back and I'm going to have to go back and kill that other dude because I'm basically fighting 2 end game bosses. Alright, so he went down pretty quick. So you beat him without his sidekick lieutenants? You beat him? What was your squad? Oh. Alice is down. I think I can beat this dude if I take out his lieutenant. Yeah, those turtles though, they have the that ally attack. And Donatello is really good about removing debuffs. So yeah, okay. Well, I did it. We looked at it, and we're definitely going to have to take out that little lieutenant before we fight again. But I think I can beat him. It looked positive. Wait a minute. What's this? I'm full. Let me go back to my champions. Champion vault. Oh, I have it set to receive it there. Let's change it like that. There we go. Okay. Just had to make sure that I changed over where I'm receiving the champions, and I should be able to collect that now. Nope, it's still, for some reason, it's going right to my champions. Okay. Alright. We'll see you, man. We'll see ya. Alright, let's go over here. Champions. I keep on hitting the wrong button. Oh. Let me clean house a little bit. Make some room. Make some room. I need some more ones. Need some more ones. like I said, if y'all have any questions, just leave a comment below or ask it in the chat. Ask it on the Discord. Even silly questions. Sometimes I'll even answer those. Alright. So I need, let's go ahead and do these dudes. Now I've heard that Pan was a good one to level up, but I'm not messing with him right yet. Alright, 5 stars. That's going to go to 6 stars. A Cell of the Drakes. So I'm going to do that during the next clan versus clan. Alright. Upgrade skills. We got books. We got books. All that's going to happen during the next clan versus clan. So I've got some materials ready for the clan versus clan, so I can make some. Okay, doke. Got all right. Getting close. Okay. Let's, after, what is it, after, so basically after 40 minutes, we're going to go into the content today. So skip ahead to 40 minutes of the stream before we can actually focus on what we're going to focus on. Alright, if you are watching this, then you are playing Raid Shadow Legends and you are a new player and you want to know how to be the most effective in the very beginning. So what is Raid Shadow Legends about and what should you be doing to progress your account? Well, in the very beginning, it's going to be slow. It's going to be a very tedious and slow game. So I will tell you just to stop playing if you don't have the patience for the grind. Raid Shadow Legends is a grind. G-R-I-N-D, grind. But it's very fun. I mean, I really enjoy it. It's the collecting aspect that I like. You collect champions, you collect armor, you get to battle in different areas, lots of content to play, lots of different ways to mix and match your champions. So there's so much to this game as a free-to-play that I don't even mind getting beat by the pay-to-win people. I don't mind, because if you're going to spend your money, spend it. It's what keeps the company around. It's what keeps new content. It's what keeps the game in business. So feel free to spend if you want to spend. Myself, I am a 100% free to play, and I do these videos just to show people that you can have fun without spending any money. So, but if you do, go right ahead. I mean, if you have the economic means, hey, it's a what you like, it's a what you do. I drank to that. Okay. So, how do we begin to play Raid Shadow Legends? What's the point? Well, when you very first start this game, you don't have access to all of these game modes. But what you do have access to is the campaign. So what you're going to do on the campaign is you're going to be on the normal setting of the campaign map. And you're going to want to battle through each one of these dungeons, each one of these chapters in the story. You're battling through until you can get to the end boss at level 12 Stage 7. You're going to fight this boss here, and you're going to end the content, the story content of the game there. Your battle has begun. You take your champions and you battle 1 through 12, and you beat the story mode. And then you have the ability to go through and do the same thing into a hard, a brutal, and a nightmare. All alone, collecting treasures as you go. Now, you're going to start off normal, and you're going to be battling these, and you're going to be able to gain weapons, armor, and champions just by playing the level. It is 100% random, but on stage number 1, you have the ability to get one of these 3 types of weapons. Now, the higher the level of the rank, the more powerful the weapon or the gear. If you see, armor does the exact same as weapons. All of this is called artifacts. The 6 basic pieces that you equip to your champion are called artifacts. And the higher the rank of the artifact, the stronger the ability, the stronger the influence, the more powerful your champion is. So what you would have to do, if you want a strong weapon from this castle, then you would have to battle over and over and over again until you received that artifact. For example, it's going to cost me 4 energy. Everything that you do in the campaign is based off energy. It's going to take me 4 energy and these champions to try to battle through to get this weapon to drop. Here's an example. I go down here. I've got all these champions I want to use. I've got 2 locations. One says leader, and the other one is for another champion. The leader is very important. Normally, you want to put a leader in that has an ability. This is called an aura. This aura skill for her increases attack in all battles by 30%. Basically, everybody in the squad is now 30% stronger with their attacks. However, I use one champion in particular in the very beginning of the game, and his name is Kayle. Kayle is the rare champion that you can choose at the beginning of the game. I 100% endorse using Kayle as your starting champion. And we'll talk about the little numbers that you need to get to before he becomes the best farmer that you'll ever have. But to begin with, I'm just going to go ahead. I'm going to remove all of his gear that I have on him now. Ah! No, I want to remove it, not sell it. Okay, I'm going to take everything off of him. Alright, so the first thing that you want to do in order to play in the campaign and beat those dungeons that I was talking about, stages 1 through 12, you're going to want to have a champion that you select as your primary attack champion, the one that clears the dungeons, and we call that a farmer. A farmer is the one who grows food, and in this game the champions become the food. In order to level, you need to take champions, feed them to another champion, and increase their power. So here's our farmer, and he is the one guy that's going to grow our champions strong enough to feed them as food. Okay. So currently I have absolutely nothing on him. However, he is a level 60 rank 6. So he is the supreme. He is up max. I have him maxed out on his level and his rank. So his stats, he's going to have 20 HP hit points. His speed is at 106. Accuracy. So these are the stats that we need to make work. You have to have certain numbers in order to beat it consistently. So with Kale, you need a crit rate of 85%. And you need an attack. Well, that attack at 2000 is more than enough. So all I need is crit rate on him. So I'm going to equip some artifacts. So what I'm going to do is, like, let's say we're going to start from the very beginning. I'm at my main screen. I'm going to click on champions. I'm going to find Kale. And I'm going to click on the armor selection. And I'm going to go to filter. I'm going to click on the box filter. And I'm going to look at the gloves. The gloves is what gives you crit rate. We need at least 85% crit rate. So I'm going to come down here and look for primary stats. We're looking at the primary stats for this glove, and it's going to have to be crit rate. So here I got a 46% crit rate, a 39, a 10, there's 39. I need, oh, there's 50. Right there is 50%. So I'm going to equip it, and I look at my total stats. He has 70% crit rate. So I need 15 more. Well, let's look at a weapon. We're going to go up here. We're going to take off the glove. We're going to go to a weapon, and we're going to say substat, because primary stats, these first three are basic. You're going to have attack, HP, and defense. That's basic. So we're going to look for a substat of crit rate. So I'm looking for a weapon that has a high, well, this crit rate is 9. Alright, so I'm going to equip it. So my total stats now is 79. So I'm almost to my 85. So I'm going to go up here. I'm going to take that off. I'm going to go up and hit the helmet. And now I'm going to go back to crit rate. And I'm going to select it. And I'm going to look for a helmet. I'm going to find a helmet that has high crit rate. That one has 13. So that would give me a total status of 92. Alright. So I have my 85% crit rate. So I'm going to battle in the campaign. And I am going to choose number 1. I'm going to make sure that my leader is going to be Kale. And I am just starting off. So when you very first start, the computer gives you an AI walkthrough. Use it. The walkthrough for Raid Shadow Legends is amazing. They spent a lot of money. Read it. Read it, read it, read it. Let them walk you through. It tells you exactly what's happening. So you're going to have somebody and it's going to give you someone. But for this purpose, I'm going to use... who am I going to use? This guy. This is just a random 2-star. Right? And we're going to start. And Kale's going to attack. Alright, now see how the computer AI does it all on its own? Because I have auto. So I'm going to do this again. But this time I'm going to hit this right here, and I'm not going to use auto. If you do this, you toggle between auto and not in this mode. This mode is you're able to select, you're able to read and select the ability the champion's going to do. If you click on auto, it's only going to use the computer's AI. Okay. And do you see what happens when we battle? When we battle, we get artifacts, we get silver, and we get experience. Now, since Kale is already maxed out in the max level, all the experience goes to the Incubus. And he is what we called food, so the farmer is leveling up this food champion. And you do that for every stage. You're going to go through with the Kale, and you're going to battle and battle and battle and battle and battle as far as you can go until you can beat this level. Now, what happens when Kale can't beat it by himself? Well, eventually you're going to get other champions. And normally the way that raid works is the champions that you get is going to be if I can find her. Where is she at? I don't even know if I have her anymore. Probably don't. Probably don't even have this champion anymore. It's there she is. And who else? Probably do I have that champion? I don't even have that champion here. I'm pretty sure I don't because it's No, I do not. Unless I got I wouldn't have it leveled up. It's probably going to be like, there she is. Okay. Alright, so the ones that they're probably going to give you at the very beginning. It's going to be like, you're going to have your Kale. You're going to have the War Priest. You're going to have Crusader, and then probably this person, right? That's probably the ones that you're going to be given, or no, not this one. This one. That's probably the ones that you're going to be fighting with at the very beginning, and you're going to want to take and rank up these champions. So these start at level 2, rank 2, level 1. You're going to get them to rank 3. You're going to build everybody stronger and stronger until this 4 group is going to fight, and you're going to continue to advance and defeat the dungeons. So they're going to die, and it's going to be close battles. But eventually they're going to level up, they're going to get stronger, and eventually they're going to be able to beat the content for you. So my suggestion is for the very first week that you play this game, you focus on the campaign and beating 12-7. Go through the stages, level up Kale, make sure he's got the best gear, the best armor, the highest level. And then if you get stuck, then go back and level up the other champions. The War Priest. You can keep the War Priest. She'll be great. But for the first week, you want to do as much as you can to bring Kale up to rank 6, level 60. Now, along the way, you're going to be getting resources like these gems. So I would say that the first 800 gems, you're going to go into Kale and you're going to click on something called Masteries. You're going to use these 800 gems to do his masteries. And what the masteries do is increase the ability of the champion. Makes it even stronger without adding any gear. For example, you're going to increase your crit rate by 5%. You are going to have 60% chance of inflicting bonus damage to these bosses. So every one of these increases the ability of your champion. Accuracy, extend the debuffs that you cast. Like Kale, he's a poisoner. That's what he does. He poisons. So, to sum it up, when you start with Raid Shadow Legends, pick Kale. Level Kale up as high as you can. Give him the best armor and the best gear. And I will tell you that for the very beginning game, his best armor and gear would be Lifesteal. Now, this is the last thing that I'm going to talk about, and then I'll go back to playing some Raid. Um, what is Lifesteal? What are gear sets? What does that mean? Well, every set has a different name. Starting with the very beginning, life. The set of life takes 2. It requires 2 pieces. 1, 2. And now you look at your set information. It tells you that you have a 2-piece life set, which gives you 15 more percent HP. So 9,308. I'm going to take it off. And now it goes to 6,000. So you see, that's a lot of HP. So if you're dying and you don't have enough HP, you want to use a life set to give you more HP. But with Kale, there is one set that is so powerful. It's basically a cheat code at the very beginning of the game, and it is called Lifesteal. But you need to have 4 pieces. So 4 different pieces. And now, what this does is you have heals by 30% of damage dealt. That's basically turning Kale into a vampire. For all the damage that you do, you drain and give it to Kale. It gives 30% of the damage that you deal back to Kale. And since Kale has an attack 4 times, every time he hits, that's 30% of that. That's 4 times that you're going to receive that bonus. All enemies, that's 4 enemies. So basically, you're getting life and life. And this one attacks 1 enemy, so you're only getting it 1 time. But you see, every time you're using these abilities, you're getting so much life back. So if he gets hit, you attack, he gets the hit points back. It keeps him alive so he can beat those levels. Lifesteal is the best gear for champions when you start playing this game. And as you notice right now on my end game, middle game, end game, I guess I'm a mid game player. In my mid-game account, I still use life steal. I still have that life steal set on, but I use all these extra ones to give you more power. But we'll talk about that later. So right now the focus you should be is getting Kale as strong as possible, beating those dungeons, and just having fun. All right, that's the last I'll talk about it. There's more to it, but we'll go through that as we go through more stream, more cat. Okay. Anyway, any questions? Let me know. We got a lot to talk about, but right now I'm gonna get back to playing some Raid. I'm going to get back to making sure I've got my dailies done. I'm going to get my dailies done. Really? Okay. Gotta get my gems. One more. So tonight I get a blue shard, which is awesome. I'm close. And the advanced stuff. These, what do I get? You get this when you're at level 35, I believe. Fortress keys, silver keys, blah, blah, blah. The whole reason that we do that is to get this book. So I need to use 12 keys. I'm going to go here. And I'm not really focused on this content at the moment. But I might be able to beat them up. Let's see if I can get my 3 stars. I don't know. This is Yannica. I believe that's Yannica. We might get her eventually. I think that's Yannica. Nah, probably not. Okay, so I've already lost this battle. Already lost. What level did I put this at? My goodness, this looks really tough. I think I hit the wrong level. Did I put that there? There we go. I'm gonna win, but this is not what I want. That's gotta be Cardinal. Pretty sure that's Cardinal. Pain in the ass is what that is. See, I don't have any nuker. Well, I do, but he's dead. So. No, he's a nuker. Actually, he's an HP-based nuker, so... You know what? He'll probably be good in the Mercurial set. Mercurial? Mercury. I don't know. I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back and put him into some armor. Let's do that. Okay. I'm going to go back and actually put him into some armor. Let's see. He has no armor on. He's an HP champion. He needs some defense. Okay. But HP, I am going to use him in HP gear. I'm going to put the Mercurial. Let me get rid of this crap while I can see it. This is garbage. This gear right here, absolute garbage. You can sell it. Whenever you get a chance to sell it. Alright, where are we at? Right here. Here we go. Here we go. Now the 9 pieces gives us block, total guard, speed, resistance, HP. Okay. Now here's the incident where I'm just going to use garbage gear. Yeah. Crit damage, crit rate, attack accuracy. I want some HP. I got a lot of options here. Huh. Let's go with speed, resist, and crit damage. No, we'll do that. We'll do this. We'll see here. I want HP. Yeah. HP, there we go. Now, glove wise, is there HP? HP? Chest, is there HP? This is HP, but it's flat stat. Flat stat means it's not a rate, a percentage rate, it's garbage. Flat stats are garbage. I do have a defensive set, so we can equip that. Now with this, normally you want speed, but I think I'll go with HP. Not a flat HP, but HP percentage. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell these pieces. Because I do not want to even bother. Accidentally, I might upgrade it accidentally. So I'm going to get it out of my roster altogether. Speed is great. Attack is good, but he's an HP champion. So let's put the HP on him. And we're actually going to level that up to 8. Crit damage. Okay. So his total stats, he's got 34,000 HP. Speed is nothing to think of. His accuracy is... We're just trying to get the HP that we want from him. Now keep in mind he is a 5-star. So. Alright. Now that he's got some gear, she should have gear on. Where's her other piece? Bellower has it. Alright. Damn it. Equip it. Delete that. Okay. So she's good. Obviously, he needs to put his gear back on. Bellower has a lot of it. Because I make Bellower the best when I farm with Bellower. Alright, he's good. He's good. She's good. He's good. Now this dude here. I don't know. I don't know what his name is, but he's a goat dude. I think he's a goat. Pretty sure he's a goat. Looks like a goat. He's the support champion, so we're just going to make him fast. Yeah. We're just going to make him fast. I'm going to get rid of these presets that have no gear in them. Okay. Okay. Made him fast. That's all. Alright, so now we went through and we got everybody geared up. He's fast. Now we're going to play this. I only have 1 star here. I want to try and get 3 stars. If they stay alive, we'll see. looking better. But as you can see, the HP on him, the defense and HP on him is weak because he's only a level 40. So what's going to happen is I may have to take him out of the team and go through here and beat it without him. At least I'll get one more star. So, yeah. I'm getting this benefit here from that Mercurial gear. So that's really good. Poisons are good. That decreased speed is good. See, that's why we want to get rid of Arbiter. Yeah, he dropped. I mean, we did better, but in order to get the 3 stars, I might have to drop him. Or upgrade him. Upgrade him, he'll definitely do better. Damn it. If I upgrade him to 5 stars, he definitely will be better. And I probably should. I probably should. Since the goal of the faction war is to beat everything and to get all your stars so you can get your champion. So let me see. I've got 4. Everybody's in gear. Maybe, let's see if we can beat this dude. It's 1 level less. I like freeze. I don't know. That invincible, you don't take damage is so annoying. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that's right. I'm about to take it off auto. So right now, the problem was she was using her ability, which, the turn meter ability. So I want to make sure that I don't take the turn meter ability. I need him to take his turn. I need him to take his turn. Okay. Back to auto. So you can get stuck in a game where you have one character like Allure that depletes turn meter and then they have like an invincible buff on. It's like she's always never letting him go. And you could look at it and it could be like 12, 20 minutes and you're still fighting the same stage because she's just not letting him remove his debuff or his buff. So sometimes you gotta be careful. Alright. We already lost the lore. So it's over. We did not get our 3 stars. We're gonna beat this level. But we did not get our 3 stars. I'm surprised that Allure got put down like that. Then again, I don't know how much defense I built her with, so. And this champion, this boss is pretty tough. It's a pretty tough champion, by the way. I'm surprised she died, though. She is at level 60. Where's my Allure? Yeah. Defense at 1900. That's not too bad, really, so, huh. Oh well, whatever. Whatever, her speed could go up. Alright, we'll save that for clan versus clan. Her crit damage could go up. Do we have anything better? The speed. So speed is important. Yeah. You know, put a little bit more power to her. But no defense. What is this? That's her defense. Wait, her accuracy. Does she really need accuracy? I don't know. We'll have to go back. We'll go back and relook at her. But right now, let's see. We're going to continue on. We want to get these gems. We're going to continue on here. Now, summon champions, upgrade champions. How much time do we have? 2 days. We may be able to get this. And that's speed, accuracy. I don't care about that. This is what I want. I want those. I want those. Alright. Let's go back to the Grim Forest. Fuck you, Siege. Alright, and we need to attack the lieutenant. There he is. Alright. Let's see what we have. We've got an accuracy. We don't have accuracy. We don't have accuracy. We don't have Blood Twin. We do have UDK. So we could go defense, speed, attack, attack. Alice is good. UDK is good. Michonne is good. It's not much damage, but... Alright, let's see. Apothecary. My shots, we have to get Apothecary back into some gear. I know I took it off. Apothecary into the poison set. Okay. Alright, so Apothecary's good, Michelle's good, she's good. I think everybody's good. Let's see. Double check UDK just to make sure. Yeah. Yes, yes. Alright, let's battle. If we can knock him out, if we can knock out this dude, I'm pretty sure that we could take out the boss. The problem looks like Apothecary's gonna die. And there's not much that we're doing against that shield. I mean, we need to remove buffs. We need remove buffs, and that would be Sun Wukong. He's able to attack like 3 times in a row. One. That big massive attack. But is he gaining health points? Let's keep it right there. Is he gaining health points? That's the question. Is he gaining health points? We're going to keep it there. It looks like our guys are holding their own. No, he got his health back. Okay. So let's end the battle. We're not able to do that damage. So I say I need to change the team up. Mashal is keeping everybody alive, but the damage that we're doing, the defense, that's keeping everybody alive. So let's see. Maybe Sun Wukong. And I need accuracy on Sun Wukong to steal that shield off of him. So let's see here. I'm going to go and give him, like, let's give him, let's see if there's anything preset. No accuracy. No accuracy. No accuracy. So there's really no good global presets. Alright. We want him to have accuracy. And of course, precision, the perception gear is accuracy. So let's go and go straight to the perception. Okay. I'm going to go with the equipped because I don't give a damn. I'm going to go with speed. Now I'm using, who am I using already? I am going to be using Alice, but I want her in max damage. So max damage Alice. Yeah. So I'm using max damage Alice. And we go back to max damage Alice, so I cannot take away her boots. Alright, so that's the only limitation I have, is I can't take away her boots. So we'll go with speed. That's the only other speed. I want accuracy. I don't think I'm using Mashon. We want him to hit hard though. Let's go with accuracy. Let's try accuracy. Let's try accuracy. Speed. His speed's at 188. His accuracy at 225. So, speed. Like 204, 225. And then when we pop another accuracy on him, I don't think we can get any more accuracy. I'm looking. Yeah, that's it. Ah, damn it. Son of a. We almost had it. We forgot to hit equip. We forgot to hit equip. Let's do it again. Alright, so we know we're going to take that. I think it was basically all of his gear. Right? Accuracy. That crit rate. And then the shield. Alright, accuracy is 302. Attack at 17. So let's see if we can make him stronger. Nope. Nope. No. Crit rate's higher. Crit rate, crit damage. Crit rate, crit damage. I like it. Alright, the helmet. Let's go with helmet. No. Speed, yes. Nah. Nope, nope. Crit damage, yes. Speed, yes. Accuracy's a little bit low. That's okay. Alright, we'll get rid of that. Okay, let's check out these shields. Nothing really there. To the gloves, we know we have to have those gloves on him. I don't think this was as good as what I did before. Damn it, I should have chosen crit rate. Okay. We'll do that. Alright, so let's make sure we didn't take anything off. She's good. Mashad's good. UDK is good. Apothecary. Apothecary's good. Okay. Alright, so right now I'm trying to use Sun Wukong because he removes that shield. And I figure if I can remove that shield, I can do enough damage. He hasn't done the shield yet. There's the shield. And a counterattack. Oh, I don't know about this one. I recently changed the blessing on UDK to give him, what was I gave? I gave him, the one that does damage. Brimstone. I gave him Brimstone. So maybe it's Michonne that has to go. Maybe I put in Bellower for the defense down. But he does that. He is doing the that block heal. So I think that's good. The block heal was good. We were here last time, and then he was able to grow his health back. I don't know. We lost. If he doesn't If he doesn't grow that shield back, I mean, if he goes back here, we're done. It's it. It's over. Okay. I'm gonna put the pointer right there. I mean, Sun Wukong is dying. Take away the shield, dude. Okay, alright. It looks good. That looks good. Oh no, we lost our, we lost Mashald. We lost Mashald. It all depends on where that shield goes. Damn it, we lost Mashald. Mashon. Mashalad. Mashalad. I want to see what that shield puts him to. Okay, okay. Alright. If that shield doesn't go past that marker, we got this. Ah, come on. Hit him, hit him, hit him. Hit him hard. Okay, decrease attack. That's good. We want to keep our people alive. Now, Sun Wukong did steal that counterattack. Okay. He stole the counterattack, but it's back. I don't know where that shield is at. Hit him, hit him. Hit him before the shield. There you go. Nice. Hit him before the shield. Okay. There's the shield. Boom. That was max. He received the max on that shield. Alright. Knocking the shield down. It's working. It's working. Reaper. There you go, Reaper. Come on, Sun Wukong. Do some damage. It's super close. It is so close now. It is so close. If they can survive this next wave of attack. Okay, defense. Ah, that's Brimstone. Brimstone is good. There. Ah. Oh, that was so nice. Okay, let's see what we got. I mean, clearing the level, yes. Attack is crit rate, crit damage, which is awesome. Defense gloves, okay. Defense, and then defense. Okay, so we might be able to put Shield Guard into this set. I'm liking it. I am liking it. Okay, now, is there any, let's go to the vendor. Can we upgrade? Can we upgrade? Are we using this old captain's pipe? Are we using the pipe? Are we using these? Sapphire. Elixir. What is the sapphire elixir? Decrease each enemy's accuracy by... Okay, I don't know about that. I don't think we're using that combo. Don't think we're using that combo. But what we are going to do is we're going to go back to this dude. Alright. We're going to make sure that our champions have everything. Filter, preset manager, apothecary. We're going to take it off of apothecary. So I got to make sure I'm not using apothecary. Alright, so Mashad. Mashad, yes. Alice, you've got your power, yes. UDK, and then let's check out UDK. Okay, UDK, and now Deacon. Deacon. That's not Deacon, you son of a bitch. Where's Deacon at? There's Deacon. Okay. What is this for Deacon? Can we make him better? Oh, yeah. Sweet. Sweet. Nice. HP, baby. Feel like Johnny Chan from... Alright. Crit rate. Do we care about that? Can we ascend these? I don't have enough. I don't have enough to ascend it. Let's battle. Okay. I'm going to do one battle, ascend my gear, and then go back into it. There you go. Nice. That sucked. That sucked hard. That was brutal. Wow, that was brutal. Alice is dead. Alice, what were you doing? What were you doing, Alice? Alice, what were you doing? Why did you die like that? I don't know. I'm going to rename this episode to Day Drinking. What the fuck just happened? What the fuck just happened? What the fuck just happened? Everybody was up. Everything was great. Wow. 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 All I did was take a sip of my drink, and next thing you know, all four of them are flat on the floor. Wow. Well, if it wasn't for UDK, I wouldn't pass this. UDK is a beast. Good job, UDK. Come on, UDK. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. UDK for the win. That's right. Alright, now which champion was I going to... Which champion was going to be upgraded their equipment? I don't know. Let's go back to the battle. Back to the Grim Forest. Back to the big guy. Okay. And we're going to look at the gear for everyone. Let's start off with UDK. Let's look at his gear. Okay, UDK is here. What does this do? Speed, accuracy, and crit rate. Let's manage, let's remove. Alright, total stats. Defense is good. My speed is... My defense is good. I need more accuracy or resist. I need more resistance and speed. So, what kind of gear do I have on? That's righteous. That's righteous. That's instinct. Instinct is a 4-piece set. So I have, basically I have nothing here. So whatever I use, It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter who has it. I just need to increase some stats. Alright. This will give me accuracy, speed, crit damage, and alright, let's equip that. Okay. And now let's use the fitting room. And now we're going to see that gives me more speed. Okay, so I'm going to try that on. Now, what's here? That gives me more speed, attack, and resistance, so I'll try that on. That gives me more accuracy, takes away my speed. I don't want that. This is nothing. That's nothing. Let's go back to the piece that was on there to see what the difference is. It was at here. So it gives my crit rate. I don't care about crit rate, but my resistance and accuracy, yes. Alright. So basically, that's going to give me crit damage, more attack, more accuracy. Drop my speed though. Speed, crit damage. Speed, accuracy. I'm not really finding anything that's going to help me too much. I mean, that's... Crit rate, crit damage, attack. That's probably why I have that piece on it. Speed and accuracy. Okay, resistance was good. I can always do more accuracy. I always can use more accuracy. Speed is always a good thing. Resistance. Okay. Alright, so the total stats on him is going to be the HP at 50,000. HP is decent. 50,000, you really want to see like later on you want to push for 80,000. So my HP is really low, but my defense is making up for it. Now, speed is low. That resist is okay. I would really like to have more resistance. UDK really is not... I mean, the poisons that I put on here, if I have a poison set... Am I using a poison set? No, I'm not even using a poison set, so it doesn't matter. I don't think there's any other things that I can do to make him stronger. So I've got UDK as strong as I possibly can. Now Mashalad, where are you at? Mashalad. He is... His defense is kind of weak, and his crit damage is low. His accuracy is low. That's why he's wearing this accuracy. But is there a better accuracy? Can I get more accuracy? My crit rate. What's my crit rate? Crit rate's at 100, so I can't mess with my crit rate. So I need more accuracy. I just don't think there's any way for me to upgrade what I'm doing. So let's go with these pieces here. Resistance is nice. Resistance is very nice, but yeah, I don't have any other gear. Here, I've got crit damage. But it has the accuracy, so let me upgrade that. Let's upgrade this to 16. Maybe I'll get an accuracy hit. Nope. Alright, we'll go the best that we can. We'll use the best that we can. And of course HP. Alright. I'm trying to stay around 30 million. I'm trying to keep 30 million. Okay. Okay, so I think I've got him to the best of my abilities so far. Now let's go to the Deacon. I mean, his attack could go up. His accuracy can go up. Attack percentage, we can bring that up. Okay. And if that's the best gear, if that is the best weapon, might as well put him in 16. And let's put his HP up. Give me a 3. Alright, nice, a 3. Okay. Alright, so total stats on him. Speed at 243. His defense is weak. Crit rate, and I mean, accuracy. We need more accuracy on him. I would love to have more accuracy. More accuracy. Can I change this? No, not a rework, but I want to reworks these. Where do they come from? See, that's the problem. I would have to change this attack. So I think that's the best that we can do for Deacon. So Deacon's good, Mashal's good, UDK, everybody, Blood Twin? Blood Twin. Alright. Blood Twin looks like he can be enchanted, resistance, defense, obviously. Man, that defense. Come on, give me a higher than 8. 20. Bam! Look at that. That's awesome. That's awesome. That is awesome. Okay. Alright. So we can't alter any of this. I can't upgrade his resistance, so I can upgrade the resistance. Yeah, that's what we got. Here, there. Now, okay. Now, later on with him, we'll be able to look at different gear sets because we do have like 10 crit rate that we can work with. And we want his accuracy to be higher. But he has a good defense, a solid defense. I would like to see more HP and more accuracy. But that's really taking my silver. Okay. So I took about 5 million silver to get the absolute best on these guys. Oh my goodness. Speed, we're at 1. Resistance, okay. 10 would be nice. 7's good. Accuracy. Alright. Okay. So let's check the gear. For attack? Does he have anything to do with attack? Is any of his stuff defense? Defense. So attack doesn't matter. We don't care about attack. Alright. So I went through. I leveled up the gear. We made sure all the champions are ready. We got accuracy. We got defense down. We've got some crit rate damage. We've got some defense on debuffs. And we got healing. So far, this is the best I can do. Let's run it. Let's see what we got. We're going to be fighting just a guy. Alright, you Vecna looking motherfucker. Let's go. Okay. What I'm checking is his ability to regenerate. I'm looking at his ability to regenerate. In 20 seconds, he's done damage to Deacon. And I've got this growth vine on him, which is... But we're looking... The main thing is... The main thing that we're looking for is the ability of him to regenerate. So right now, I'm looking at his health bar. I do have Deacon that's about to drop. We lost Deacon. Okay. So we do lose Deacon about a minute into it, but look at the health bar. 75%. 62%. He's at 62%. He's about to strangle my Blood Twin. We're almost to 50%. 62. Alright, so Blood Twin is about to go down. We don't have any way of removing these debuffs. We're at 50%. The good thing is that he is not regaining health. The problem is that he is taking out my champions. At 50% health, he did regain a little bit. He did regain. Wow. Yeah. Even though I put my people at max, it's not... Oh, man. Now, Michonne is awesome, but he can't take this guy out. Okay. So I went accuracy route. I went that route. That didn't work. So now let's go defense route. Let's go defense route and see if that'll work. It's the damage. I don't think I'm doing enough damage. So Mashald may have to come out. But he is putting up that... I don't know. I need a stronger nuker. We lost Deacon. So I went accuracy route, now I'm going defense route. But it's looking like it doesn't matter of the defense. It's because he's getting that entanglement. Where's that? The damage received to targets under entangled above. Okay. Yeah, defense doesn't matter. Okay. Yeah, we're not beating him with that air either. Back to map, so... Alright, let's take everybody off. Let's go with attack. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. Now, out of this draw, this is the best team I have. Out of these champions, this is the best team. So, maybe I need to do more damage at the beginning. I mean, I'm landing on the debuffs, so accuracy is not an issue. We're landing on the debuffs. Accuracy is not an issue. It's the amount of damage that I'm doing. I need more damage dealers. Direct, like maybe enemy HP. So a Royal Guard, a Cold Heart, Armiger. UDK is kind of like, I don't think UDK is really doing anything here. It's kind of pointless. I need damage, I need damage, I need damage. Damn, that's hard. Hitting hard. I don't think it's a matter of resistance either. Day drinking. We lose Alice. It's over. This is over. Alright. So we are not causing enough damage to this guy. So we're going to have to take a redraw. All right. We're going to have to do a redraw. Let's do a redraw. I got Michelangelo. I do have Mashald. I don't need UDK. I've got poison. I need my alien. Oh, I got the alien, but I don't have Alice. Damn it. Okay, who do we have? Accuracy to hit, Michelangelo. Hitting. Hitting hard. Alright, so champions. Michelangelo's geared up. Kale is not geared up. My Alice is geared up. Alice is geared up. I need to gear up Kale. My Bellower, is he should be. Bellower should, yeah, Bellower's good. Bellower's good, but Blood Twin is good. So Kale needs to, we need to put Kale into it. Filter, preset manager. All right, we're going to go away from, it doesn't matter about gaining health. It's just doing damage. We just need to make him the ultimate. We just need to make him nuke. Crit damage, crit rate, crit damage. So we need crit rate on the gloves. We need crit rate on the gloves. Crit rate on the gloves. We're using Bellower. I don't have, so anything. Attack. Yeah, we'll do that. Alright, now the boots. We'll do boots. Okay, so speed is whatever. Crit rate. Now, attack, we need crit damage. Accuracy, I don't know about that. Crit damage. attack. Accuracy. Alright. Kind of speed, defense, crit rate, crit damage, there's crit rate, crit damage, okay. So I need the crit rate gloves, which the crit rate gloves, attack piece and crit rate, attack chest and crit rate gloves. Attack chest and crit rate gloves. Crit rate. Attack. I mean, accuracy for the poison, maybe? So, that gives him crit rate, yeah, crit damage. I don't know. Let's see what we can do. Okay. Speed-wise, this is a tough champion. I was wrong. This guy is really tough. He is really tough. It's being able to stop that entangle. I guess we stopped the entangle somehow. No, Bellaware's about to die just off of not even the entanglement. Okay, that's garbage. Alright. We do not have the champions right now. That's all it is. Our champions are not equal to this guy. So maybe what we can do is level up the rest of this. Okay. So we'll try and attack it a different way. Let's do the rest of the content. Let's make sure all the content is done. Let's make sure all the content is done and try and level up our character the best. And have all the zone boss, all those. Let's do that. Let's make sure we can have the most perks, I guess you would call it. Oh, I need to go back and make sure these champions got gear with all that re-gearing I was doing. Yeah, with all the re-gearing I did, I don't know if I have gear on all the champions, so. After this, we're going to go and call the stream. Raid Shadow Legends is a great game if you want something to play in 2026. If you're looking just to kill some time. And if you like challenging games that take some effort, definitely check out Raid Shadow Legends. I highly recommend the game. And if you have questions, let me know. Always available to help people out with their questions when they start off. So, anyway. And don't forget to check out ROTG Gaming every Monday and Wednesday from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. where we play Final Fantasy XI. Talk about old school game. Final Fantasy XI. But basically it's where us silly guys get together and talk about life and just have a fun time playing Final Fantasy XI. So check that out. Shameless plug for ROTG Gaming. ROTG Gaming, Rise of the Gods, every Monday and Wednesday from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up with hopefully a successful win as our guys battle through. We know Mashan's got gear. You know what? I did take gear off Apothecary. So, if we lose this, I'll have to go back and re-gear Apothecary. I'm pretty sure Apothecary has some gear missing from him. Anyway. Um, let's let them battle it. Let's let them battle it out. Day drinking. Wow. There goes Godseeker and Neri. Yeah, this is not good. Alright. Alright, everybody, we're going to end that right there. Thank you for watching, and as always, it's been a pleasure. Welcome to 2026. And if you get a chance, check out Raid Shadow Legends. And if you need any help, just let me know.